Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, the discussion that I'd like to have with you tonight is basically, I like to do a mediumship interview with Coretta Scott King since we did Martin Luther King, just to see what messages that uh, she might have to say. Now, I've written down a few questions that I like to ask her. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay, so with that said, I've decided to use my African American tarot deck just to select one card from this deck to just help me channel Mrs. King through the card here. And the card that I selected to represent her is the Empress because I believe that she truly was and still is an Empress. Okay? We all know that Coretta um, or Miss King, she certainly really didn't want people to consider her as a symbol, but rather an activist, okay? Fighting for the same cause as many of us have seen that her husband um, fought. She was a speaker, she was also an author, and we do know that she passed away on January 30th, 2006. Okay? So I'm going to go on and just get into this channeling session. I'm going to start off by just saying a prayer here to get us started. Dear gods, may the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear, and understand the messages that Mrs. King wants to share with us or wants to be the messages that she wants to be shown at this time here. Okay? So, with that said, here I'm going to go on and just tune more into her energy. And I'm going to start off with my first question by asking her to tell me a little bit about yourself, Miss King. She's given me a strong impression, ladies and gentlemen, that she was a very motherly type figure who found enjoyment, parenting, and constantly and or always helping others. Okay, she was the queen of life. I'm getting, if you will. She's given me the impression that she wanted to establish harmony and unity, just as her husband. She was not only a woman of power, ladies and gentlemen, but she was also a very nurturing woman to others, both helpful. And she's given me a very strong sense that she was very artistic or very creative. Okay. To Martin Luther King, I'm getting she was the woman of his dreams. Okay. She's showing me. She provided comfort and emotional support to anyone, ladies and gentlemen, who needed her. That was her true character. Okay. So, Miss King, give me more specifics on how you passed. Okay. She's given me the impression that she died in the midst of chaos and felt as if she were stabbed in the back in some sense here that I'm kind of seeing. She feels there were mistakes she should have corrected before passing. And I feel she's a bit still enraged, ladies and gentlemen, or angered. But nevertheless, she realizes that to move on, she must forgive those who might have hurt her while alive. I'm picking up a strong, I'm sensing an infection or inflammatory, perhaps a lower body health imbalance with the kidneys and testes or bowels or excretory system. Something skeletal perhaps in the upper body that I'm seeing here, or back, or even in fact the spine here that she's showing me. Okay. So Miss King, let's move on to our next question. How do you really make your presence known when you're visiting? She says she's given me the impression that she comes to our plane frequently, but she leaves also as fast as she comes, I'm getting. She says she had so many irons in the fire that she really had no time to really enjoy the simple pleasures that life offered her. And for this reason, I'm kind of getting a strong impression that she's regretful and mad about the mistakes that she feels. She's keep constantly stressing mistakes that she may have made. Perhaps her family may um, know more about this than I do, but she's keep uh, saying it over and over again. I don't know whether it was her with her family or it could have been business mistakes. Okay, but we've all made mistakes. Okay, so Miss King, why are you here? Okay, she's giving me the impression that she's vacillating. She doesn't really know how to move on. Really, she's holding on to hurt. Painful things that occurred during her life, and she feels her certain death left a lot of suspicion and unanswered responses to important questions to people that she felt were important in her life. She says she whispers in her family's ear a lot. That's how she tends to communicate a lot. So I want to ask you, Coretta or Miss King, can I help you move on? And she's given me a resounding yes here. And she's saying here, and I'm saying here, that there are at least three people waiting for you in the light. All you have to do is just to turn to see them. They are ready to celebrate with you. The people appear to me to be family members I'm getting and friends who preceded you in death, I feel, Coretta. Okay? Or, I'm sorry, Mrs. King. Now I'm going to ask you, is there anything else you'd like me to share? Okay? Before getting into my final messages. She says yes. Okay? She wants the world to stop being impatient and to love one another. That's what she's saying. She wants, it seems like she wants to wait for the rest of her family to kind of pass over before she feels that she can, excuse me, move forward in great confidence, in good confidence here. She says she feels she was kept away from those she loved due to various differences in culture and perhaps power that really kind of existed at the time that kind of kept her away. That she's kind of feeling badly, okay, that she didn't get a chance to connect. I'm getting. She wants everyone to be happy. I'm getting to love one another and to continue to give thanks to our Maker and to show more gratitude, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shuffle up my postcards here just to get one final messages from her that she'd like to share with everyone. So Miss King, I ask that you guide my hand to the correct postcard that you'd like for me to share. This is your message to the world here. Your final message here. Okay, we have this card here. All right, so let's see what it says. Okay. Dear wonderful you. Okay, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect perfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others. And you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. So embrace self truth. This is what this she wants you to kind of do here. Release from the invisible bondings that really keep you from intimacy. And once you do that, you will find that it's truly empowering. So she wants to support you wholeheartedly in this choice. She wants you to know yourself better, and she hopes, ladies and gentlemen, that you learn to love yourself as much as she does and as much as Spirit does. Okay? And those of, as well as your ancestors. She wants everyone to know that life is about who we are with others. So share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so much. She wants you to know. So this concludes my session here. So again, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so you receive all future readings. Okay. Now I will be posting more um, prominent Black pioneers readings. Okay, throughout this month here. Okay. So if you'd like to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to do that, or you could send an email to the email addresses identified within the description box. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments and have a beautiful evening. Thanks a lot for viewing.